Under the dazzling lights of Arthur Ashe Stadium, where tennis legends are made and dreams are tested, a new chapter was about to unfold. Novak Djokovic made his much-anticipated return to the US Open, stepping onto the court with the weight of history on his shoulders, chasing a record-breaking 25th Grand Slam title, a feat no man has ever achieved. At 38 years old, every match is a test not just of skill, but of legacy and longevity. This opening round against young American Learner Tien was more than just a routine start, it was a statement, a battle between generations. The stadium buzzed with anticipation and excitement. Would Djokovic's recent break from the tour leave him vulnerable, or would he once again reassert his dominance on the biggest stage in tennis? The stakes were unmistakable: navigate the early rounds, build unstoppable momentum, and send a powerful message to a new generation of hungry challengers waiting in the wings. Djokovic's very presence electrified the tournament, his focus and determination clear for all to see. His mission was unmistakable: to prove, once again, that he remains the man to beat. Facing a player nearly half his age, Djokovic's journey in New York began with the eyes of the world watching, and the immense weight of history pressing down on every point. The quest for Grand Slam number 25 had officially begun, and the world was ready to witness whether Djokovic could once again rise to the occasion. Djokovic started with his trademark intensity, eyes locked in and every movement purposeful as he prepared for another high-stakes battle. He wasted no time dismantling Tien in a 6-1 opening set that looked almost routine, barely breaking a sweat as he dictated play from the baseline. But the second set flipped the script. Tien, the young challenger, found his rhythm and started to believe he could compete with the legend. He pushed Djokovic into long, punishing rallies, forcing the champion to dig deep and fight for every point. The teenager even held a set point, his energy and determination electrifying the crowd and putting real pressure on Djokovic. For a moment, it looked as if Tien might level the match and truly test the champion's nerves, making the contest far more dramatic than expected. Djokovic, ever the competitor, saved it with a clutch ace, showing why he's so hard to beat under pressure. He then edged out a tense tiebreak 7-3, using his experience to stay calm and focused when it mattered most. The effort was visible. Djokovic even received a time violation, a rare sign of how much he was being pushed. Gasping for air between points, he showed rare vulnerability, reminding everyone that even the greats can be tested. But experience prevailed as he steadied himself, drawing on years of big match moments to regain control. He closed out the third set 6-2, reasserting his dominance and showing why he remains at the top of the game. The match was a microcosm of Djokovic's reality: flashes of brilliance, moments of struggle, and the ever-present threat from hungry young stars. Tien's resistance faded in the end, his energy spent after a valiant effort, but his performance sent a message to the tennis world. The warning was clear: nothing comes easy at this stage. Djokovic advanced, but he knew the new generation was closing in. The battle was far from routine, and the champion left the court knowing every match is now a true test. Despite the straight sets win, Djokovic's 6-week layoff was evident. He looked uncharacteristically fatigued, gasping for air and stretching between points, the New York humidity amplifying his struggles. Medical attention and visible frustration signaled a champion fighting his own body as much as his opponent. Post-match, Djokovic admitted his fitness wasn't where it needed to be. No injury, just a lack of match sharpness. No training can replicate Grand Slam intensity, he confessed, underscoring the challenge of returning after a break. Fortunately, 2 days off before his next match offered a chance to recover and regroup. At 38, every round is a balancing act between ambition and physical limits. Managing his body would be as crucial as his tennis if he hoped to contend for the title. The match was a generational clash. Djokovic, 38, versus Tien, just 19. Djokovic joked, "I wish I had Tien's age," but his respect was genuine. Tien, already a giant killer in 2025, showed why he's a rising star, pushing Djokovic to his limits. Djokovic praised Tien's fearless play, admitting the difference came down to a few key points. For Tien, it was a priceless lesson. For Djokovic, a reminder that the next generation is closing in. The landscape of men's tennis is shifting, and every match is a test against both youth and time. Djokovic's victory was hard-earned, and the message was clear: the future is arriving fast. With the first hurdle cleared, Djokovic allowed himself a brief moment to savor the victory, but his mind quickly shifted to what lay ahead. Djokovic's focus shifted to recovery and preparation for his next opponent, Zachary Svajda. Every detail mattered. Nutrition, rest, and mental reset became his priorities as he worked with his team behind the scenes. The two-day break was a blessing, giving him time to address fatigue and fine-tune his game. It was a rare opportunity to analyze his performance, adjust his strategy, and regain his physical edge. The pursuit of a 25th Grand Slam is the driving force, but the physical toll is real. Each tournament demands more from his body, and the pressure to make history grows heavier with every match. Each match is a battle, not just against opponents, but against age and expectation. The younger generation is hungry, eager to prove themselves on the biggest stage. The tough opener may prove valuable, forcing Djokovic to summon his champion's mentality early. These challenges sharpen his resolve and remind him why he's still at the top. Fans are watching. Can he summon one more legendary run, or will the new generation finally break through? The anticipation in the stadium is electric, with every point carrying the weight of history. Djokovic's journey is now a race against time, a test of endurance, and a quest for immortality. Every moment on court is a testament to his relentless pursuit of greatness. The first chapter is written. The world waits to see what comes next, as Djokovic stands on the edge of history, ready for whatever challenge awaits.